we're going to do pasta with some masala. If you watched my previous shows, you know what masala means. Masala simply means spice blend. I'm sure you have your own favorite recipes with pasta, spaghetti sauce or pesto sauce or Alfredo sauce. But let me share with you what I've created with the same pasta. So here I have cooked pasta. This is bow tie pasta, and for that the ingredients that I'm going to use are cumin seeds, turmeric, coconut, green chilies. Many people ask me, which chili do you prefer? And the answer is, I choose the chili which is on sale, because I feel whichever is in abundance, the grocery store has it on sale, so I just don't have much preference about chilies. And the list continues. This is lime juice, lime, tomatoes, onions, peas, peanuts, and little garnish of cilantro, and sometimes with whichever garnish, whichever ingredient you have in hand. So I have a surprise garnish today. So let's start cooking. I have this pan heating. Add some oil. Add cumin seeds to it. You can see it sizzling. Now with chilies, if you really want chilies very spicy, then you make very fine pieces of it. But if you just want it for flavor, maybe you can just cut it in 2 or 3 pieces. Here I have these huge chilies. I'm just going to cut it in 2 pieces. This gives good flavor too. And then some onions. You always want to cook your onions well, because I feel raw onions taste good and very well cooked onions taste good. But if the onions is sort of semi-cooked, it just kills the recipe. So now that these onions have cooked, I can add the peanuts. This gives a good crunch to the recipe, peanuts. And then I add the turmeric powder. And peas. Tomatoes going next. In this recipe, if you have some zucchini, you can add some zucchini. If you have some cauliflower, go ahead and add this. If you have broccoli, you may add broccoli to it. And then finally, the pasta. This is a recipe which we usually use for leftover rice. So I thought, well, with pasta it may be good too. Then finally add some coconut. And lime juice. I found out if you heat the lime for 10 seconds before you cut it, it gives more juice. So you don't want to have a real cold lime when you're using it. You just want to heat up the lime juice. And the final ingredient that I like to add is some cilantro. Cilantro has a very unique flavor, but I guess there are people who either love it or hate cilantro. So if you don't want to add cilantro to this recipe, fine, just skip it. That's it. So if you got tired of eating pasta just with the typical sauces, try this unique recipe. This has got a beautiful color with all the vegetables and nice texture, and it's got a balance of flavors. And I think I didn't add salt to it, did I? So a little bit of salt. No food tastes good without salt. And a little bit of sugar too. Sugar also balances the flavor. If you're somebody who cannot take sugar in their cooking, you know, there are some people who don't like to add any sweetness to their cooking. So you can skip it. Okay, and then finally the garnish. Today when I was looking in my refrigerator, I found I have some pomegranate seeds. So use that as a garnish. It adds more color, more texture, more flavor. Don't hesitate to add some innovative garnish to your food. You'll be surprised. It'll taste good, or it may not taste so good, but at least you took a chance. So here's a simple recipe with the same pasta that you have, but I have added some spices and some vegetables with it. Masala pasta. 4 cups cooked pasta, 1 tablespoon oil, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 2 to 3 green chilies, 1 onion, 1/8 teaspoon turmeric, 1/4 cup peanuts, 1 tomato, half a cup peas, 1 tablespoon lime juice, 1/4 cup cilantro, 1 teaspoon coconut, half a teaspoon sugar, and salt to taste.